when you came around. Oh yeah, you stood your ground.
The desert always keeps its secrets until someone slips. And this time, it might not have been a stagehand, a producer, or even an overexcited fan who cracked the code. Instead, the possible leak of Justin Bieber's highly anticipated Coachella 2026 set list appears to have come from an unexpected source. A reality TV star with nothing to lose and everything to gain from pressing post. If the whispers are true, then what was meant to be one of the most tightly guarded performances of the year may already be sitting in plain sight online, hidden not behind paywalls or insider forums, but in a casual Threads post that fans nearly scroll past. But as believers began to piece things together, one thing became clear. This wasn't just another rumor. It felt different, specific, detailed, and perhaps, just perhaps, real. Justin Bieber has been building toward this moment for months. After a relatively quiet period following his last major tour, Bieber returned to the spotlight in 2025 with Swag, an album that surprised both critics and fans. It wasn't just a collection of songs. It was a statement, a blend of introspection, confidence, and sonic experimentation that showed an artist fully in control of his narrative. When Swag 2 dropped just 2 months later without warning, it only deepened the intrigue. Together, the two projects felt like twin chapters of a larger story, one that Bieber seemed eager to tell on his own terms. So when it was announced that he would headline Coachella 2026, expectations didn't just rise, they exploded. But Bieber, ever the strategist, didn't jump straight into the desert. Instead, he chose intimacy over spectacle, at least at first. In the weeks leading up to Coachella, Bieber performed a series of invite-only shows at iconic Los Angeles venues like the Roxy and the Troubadour. These weren't massive productions. No elaborate stage designs. No fireworks. Just Bieber, a microphone, and a carefully curated set of songs drawn exclusively from Swag and Swag 2. Those lucky enough to attend described the experience as raw, electric, and unpredictable. There were moments of stripped-down vulnerability followed by bursts of high-energy performance that reminded everyone exactly why Bieber has remained at the top of the industry for over a decade. Naturally, fans assumed these shows were more than just warm-ups. They were rehearsals. The working theory quickly became that Bieber's Coachella set would mirror these performances, just scaled up for a larger audience. Same songs, same emotional arc, bigger production. Or so everyone thought. Enter Nick Van Steenbergen. For those unfamiliar, Van Steenbergen rose to fame on Love Island USA, where his mix of charm, confidence, and occasional controversy made him a standout personality. Since leaving the show, he's maintained a steady presence on social media, where he shares everything from lifestyle updates to industry connections that hint at a life increasingly intertwined with the entertainment world, which is why his recent Threads post didn't immediately raise alarms. At first glance, it looked like just another casual update, until fans noticed what appeared to be a list, a very specific list, a list that, when read closely, bore an uncanny resemblance to a concert set list. Not just any set list, Justin Bieber's. Within minutes, screenshots began circulating across platforms. Fans zoomed in enhanced images, compared song titles, and cross-referenced them with known performances from Bieber's recent shows. What they found sent shockwaves through the fandom. The list wasn't random. It included multiple tracks from Swag and Swag 2, just as expected, but also featured a handful of older hits that Bieber had performed at the Roxy or the Troubadour. Songs that many assumed had been retired from his live sets. Songs that, if included, would signal a much more expansive and nostalgic Coachella performance than anyone anticipated. Suddenly, the narrative shifted. This wasn't just a continuation of the warm-up shows. This was something bigger, something more deliberate. If the leaked list is accurate, Bieber's Coachella set may be structured as a journey, one that bridges past and present, blending the introspective tone of his recent work with the undeniable energy of the hits that first made him a global superstar. Imagine the contrast. The moody atmospheric soundscapes of Swag, giving way to the explosive crowd reactions of tracks that define an entire generation. It's a balancing act that few artists can pull off, But Bieber has always thrived on defying expectations. Of course, there's still the question of authenticity. Neither Bieber nor his team has confirmed or denied the leak, and Van Steenbergen himself has remained notably silent since the post began gaining traction. No clarifications, no backtracking, no oops moment, just silence, which, in the world of celebrity leaks, often speaks louder than words. Some fans believe the leak is genuine, a slip-up that accidentally revealed more than intended. Others are convinced it's a calculated move, a piece of viral marketing designed to stir excitement and keep Bieber at the center of the cultural conversation in the days leading up to Coachella. And then there's a third theory. What if the list is real but incomplete? It wouldn't be the first time an artist used misdirection to protect the full scope of a major performance. By allowing part of the set list to surface, Bieber could be setting the stage for even bigger surprises. Guest appearances, unreleased tracks, or unexpected mashups that no one sees coming. After all, Coachella isn't just a concert. It's a moment, a cultural flashpoint where careers are redefined, narratives are rewritten, and artists either solidify their legacy or risk fading into the background. For Bieber, who has already experienced both the highs and lows of global fame, this performance represents something more nuanced, control. And if there's one thing potential leak has accomplished, it's reminding everyone just how invested they are in that story. Social media has been buzzing nonstop since the post surfaced. Fans are debating song choices, predicting transitions, and even creating their own dream set list based on the rumored lineup. Some are thrilled at the possibility of hearing older tracks. Others are hoping Bieber sticks to the newer material that showcases his artistic evolution. But regardless of where they stand, one thing is undeniable. Anticipation has reached a fever pitch. Even those who weren't planning to watch Coachella this year are now paying attention. Because whether the leak is real, partially true, or completely fabricated, it has done exactly what any great piece of pre-show drama should do. It has made the performance feel unmissable. And perhaps that's the most interesting part of all. In an era where surprises are increasingly rare and information spreads at lightning speed, the idea of a leaked set list feels almost nostalgic. A throwback to a time when fans scoured forums and message boards for any hint of what their favorite artists might do next. Only now, the stakes are higher, the audience is larger, and the impact is immediate. So as Coachella 2026 approaches, the question isn't just whether the leaked set list is accurate, it's whether it even matters. Because when the lights go down, the crowd roars, and Justin Bieber steps onto that stage, all the speculation, all the screenshots, all the theories will fade into the background. What will remain is the moment itself. Unpredictable, unfiltered, unforgettable. And if Bieber has proven anything over the years, it's that he knows exactly how to own those moments, leak or no leak. So maybe the desert didn't give up its secret after all. Maybe it just gave us a reason to look closer.